All right, guys. I'm just gonna jump right into it because this right here have been replaying in my mind how really backstabbing Sony really is, man. This is really crazy to even think that another company would just stoop this low to pretty much knock another company down, you know what I mean, just to stay at the top, because at the end of the day, we know it's not right for somebody to do that. You know, you have so many other ways that you can do things the right way, but when a company still goes the wrong way and still have been getting away with this for so long, you can kind of see how it's been really backstabbing Xbox. You know, Sony have really been backstabbing Xbox for years. Like, a lot of people was like, man, how come certain things don't come to Xbox? How come certain DLCs, how come certain just deals don't go through for Xbox? And now everybody have been starting to see this, and now it's kind of like, wait a minute, this has been more than just being greedy, grimy, scheming, low down Sony that have become this company. You know, they have always been doing these little backdoor deals. They have always been kind of greedy and grimy, but now it's becoming more backstabbing, more in your face, more in the media, because you got to understand, we are in a new generation now. So soon as they do something, we get the news, we know about it, we deliver it to the people, to the casual gamers, and some people, you know, even rock with both teams, bro. Some people rock with Sony and Xbox and PC like me. Like, I'm on everyone's side. I'm not against one console. It's just I stand for what's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing up for what I feel like is right and tell my side. And it's just pretty much entertainment for me. It's nothing personal. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell people, man, I do like PlayStation. I just don't like the way Sony runs their business. I'm against that. I'm against all the backstabbing, backdoor deals, locking down Spider-Man, locking down Wolverine, Final Fantasies, you know, Resident Evils, locking down DLCs, stopping games from coming to Game Pass, but yet still you're gonna backstab us and make a upgraded PS Plus. You want to compete with Game Pass. You want games to come on PlayStation and PC. You want to send over. You want to port games over like Spider-Man. You know, God of Wars. All of your AAA bangers now. That's making the PC people happy. That's making me happy that you are doing that. But yet and still, it seems like it's a catch. You know, you know, with Sony, it's always a catch. It's like, if I do something for you, you're gonna have to do something for me. And what they want you to do is pretty much bow down to them when they backstab you in the media. The media is telling you guys that you can see it clear as day, bro. Like, you're stopping deals, you're locking down games, then you're double back and saying, okay, well, we're gonna release Spider-Man on PC, God of War, you know, Uncharted. We're gonna release all the AAA bangers. Miles Morales. I think everything is pretty much coming to PC, bro, because they can't keep up with demand. We all know everybody wants a PS5 in the galaxy, in the universe of PS5, but they can't keep up with the demand, the chip shortages, the console shortages, the scalpers, you know. And this is what led me to believe this is why they're backdooring. This is why they're backstabbing Xbox so hard right now and doing all these little backdoor deals to make up for a lot of console sales that's being lost. You know, because you got to think, if people's out here scalping, who's making up that money if the scalper's getting that extra $1,000 that's supposed to be going to Sony? They're not making that up. The scalpers are. So if they're selling a console for $1,200, $1,300, you know, 1,500 bundle packs, that money isn't coming back to Sony. That money is going to eBay and the scalper. And these people have a garage full of PlayStations that just sitting there. Like they can't even sell all of them because they're scalping so many at one time. So that's why Walmart, Best Buys, Targets, you know, Amazons, you know, they can't even get their hands on one. So PlayStation is getting mad with that. So now they take their anger out on Xbox. So okay, so we can't make our money that way. We're gonna make it some other way. We're gonna jack the price up on games. $70 games now that don't make no sense. Everybody and I've been in these gaming streets, man, looking at all these blogs and vlogs. Some very big time people, very big time channels. These guys are saying the same thing, bro. We can't find out why the game needs to be $70. We can't find out. Why do you feel like you need to backstab Xbox on every single thing? Like everything, if it's in cloud game, live stream, cloud gaming games, y'all want to block that deal. If it's on AAA bangers, you want to try to steal Starfield away from Xbox. You don't want Xbox to have nothing. You want it to be the old generation. You want it to be the Xbox One era. They don't want that 360 era when 360 was just on fire. To me, 360 was what won that one, but you know, everybody was like, "Oh no, PlayStation." You know the Sony ponies. Can't talk to them. I don't even bother arguing with them. I don't even argue with a Sony pony. I don't even got time for a Sony pony. I was like, okay, because you can't talk to them, bro. What are you gonna tell one of them? What really are you gonna tell a Sony pony that everybody, casual gamers, Xbox fans have been trying to tell them for days? Sony is no good. They're backstabbing, low down, greedy, grimy, scheming, and we've been trying to tell them that since day one. And you want to know how we've been trying to tell them that? Because the way they do business. Pretty soon it was going to come back to bite them. Eventually it was going to come back to bite. You cannot do backstabbing things and think you're not going to have karma. It's not going to come back to you. You're not going to eventually start to flop. And that's what PlayStation started to do, man. How is this race for this generation on who's going to win this console war? It's standing out, bro. I'm talking about Xbox is selling like hotcakes, bro. You can go get you a Series S like at a snap of a finger now. You can't find a PlayStation, bro, and that's not good for business. Yes, they're selling. They're like the leaders of the market, but pretty soon Xbox is coming for them. Once this Activision Call of Duty deal goes through, and all of those just regular gamers, casual regular gamers, you know, people that just want to hop on, have fun, you know what I'm talking about, and they find out a way to bundle Call of Duty with an Xbox. They come out with bundles, special DLCs, special controllers, special Xbox consoles. You know how they wrap them and they come in a bundle. So now you got the controller, you got the posters. It may come with a little toy gun or a little mask or something. I'm talking about they're bundling Call of Duty and they're promoting it as their brand now, as they're pretty much they own it. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a real big problem, guys. And why do you think they're in Brazil trying to stop these deals? Do you think they're playing around with money? Do you guys really think Sony is you guys' friends, Sony ponies? You can't even contact Sony. You know how hard it is to get Sony on the phone? You can't even, if you even got an issue with your PlayStation, good luck. Good luck on trying to get them on the phone. 1-800 Sony, okay. Do you think you can talk to the CEO? Do you think you can talk to their bosses? Do you think you can talk to the people that run Sony? Do you know, see, Sony fans have put them on such a high pedestal. You got to understand, once you reach the level of success and you've been so high at the top for so long, you kind of flatline. Like your ideas, your mind start to go a little blurry. You know, you really can't come up. You can't be creative as you used to. You know, you start to steal ideas and backstab other companies. You start copying other companies. We never seen Sony copy Xbox before. When have that ever happened? Not that I really can think of. They may did similar things, like you gonna come out with some multi-plat bangers, but they never took it to the extent of making a whole entire Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. Which may I add, a lot of Sony opponents was against that. Oh, subscription services are messing up gaming. It's destroying gaming. We rather pay that $70, $80 price tag, $100, however much the markup is on the games. They were saying they rather pay that than to go get a Game Pass. That used to be the argument. But when PlayStation Plus dropped all those bangers on there, oh no, now we like it. Now we like it. You see how bipolar that is? Like that, they don't even know what they like anymore. That's what I used to say, man, about PlayStation. What direction are they going in? We didn't know what Sony was going to allow PlayStation to go in. We was like, okay, we want to make new IPs. They say no, we rather do remakes and backstab people. That's what they rather do. That's fun. I don't know if it's an ego trip. I don't know if it's pride. I don't know if it's bigger than money. I don't know if it's because their greed is getting the best of them, and they can't even dream of being the second place console, because we already know once this deal goes through with Call of Duty Activision, bro, that's gonna make news headlines, and we're gonna be talking about that for weeks. We're gonna, like the Sony opponents, they're gonna go in their little rabbit hole and just put their head in it. The little Sony opponents ain't gonna be able to take it, man. We know they're not gonna be able to take that deal. That's why they kind of backed up. They want to see if the deal's gonna, get finalized, if it's gonna go through, because they was like, man, we really don't have no other leverage. If that is PlayStation top selling game over Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon, Uncharted, look at all these AAA bangers that I'm naming, Last of Us. If Call of Duty is your number one seller, people's doing crossplay on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, cloud, going to be on cloud gaming, man. How could they not be mad? But does that mean that you're supposed to start trying to cheat your way to stay at the top because you're flatlining and you're backstabbing ways this finally caught up to you? So you're gonna cheat your way to the top to stay at the top, Sony? Is that what you're gonna do now? You're gonna start paying people? You're gonna start paying people to stop deals? Like, it's still sickening just to even think about this story, bro. It's just sickening. Just like, some people really don't see nothing wrong with that, and that's how I could tell that they're just like Sony. They're greedy. So they'll feel like, oh, if you feel like that's right, you would do your friend like that. You would do your family member like that because you feel like that's okay. You are cheating real diehard gamers out of games because of your pride and ego, and your greed have completely just consumed you. Like they just put you in the blender. Think about it. If you put all that in the blender, you're bound to self-destruct eventually, and now you're starting to see it. Sony have flatlined at the top, bro. That's why they're not really making nothing, but they're trying to come out with their banger. Yeah, God of War is a masterpiece, but they don't really want to. They just want to stick to remakes. I'm hearing about like 3 or 4 more remixes on the way, man. And it's like, okay, enough of the remakes. We want to see some new. Make some part 2s and 3s. Enough of the remakes. You can bring them out once a year, but focus. Let's go in a new direction. Let's focus on something new. Okay, we know it's gonna take 3, 4, 5 years to create these games now because of the graphics, the frame rate, the ray tracing, the engines. It take time to learn these new engines that they're bringing out for some of these games. We get it, the graphics, but they say it's so much easier at the same time. I seen these engines. There's so many more polygons. You got 1 billion polygons on one triangle to design a character face to make it look extremely real, bro. So there's no excuse that we can't have high quality games. So why do you feel like you have to stop another company from being successful when you can do the same thing? And there's no excuse that they cannot make a Call of Duty over there, but we rather backstab somebody else to stop them from pretty much competing at the top with us, it's enough room in gaming for everybody to eat. Look at Nintendo. You don't really hear, I ain't really been hearing nothing like this from Nintendo. And if it is, man, somebody gotta let me know. I don't hear this little backstabbing stuff coming from Nintendo, man. I think they're over there just cooling, man, getting their bag up. They ain't even worrying about what Sony got cracking, you know. And Xbox have to always defend themselves against somebody that just don't want to compete the right way. If you have a team that you like, you're rooting for your team, cool. If I have a team that I'm rooting for, cool. We're all good, but let's fight fair, you know. So I guess I'm gonna leave it there. But just watch out for the backstabbing stuff, y'all. And make sure you guys smash that like, subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can be updated on all of the latest and greatest news out there in these gaming streets. Peace.